is the legend that I warned you about before. This is actually the second and final Rob of our class. So after this, you will have no more Robs to look forward to. This is the last one. So please, I need you to give it up for the next comedian, Rob Cup.
I like these windows back here because if this is horrible, I can just make a quick escape. I find this weird, I've always found it weird, when people say not to mention, like at the end of the list, they'll be like blah, 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 and this and that. Oh, and not to mention, but then what they do is they talk about the thing that they just deemed was unnecessary. I just think that's weird. I think it's unfair for bars to assume that I can sustain happiness for an hour. I would be a lot more inclined to go to a place that was like, come in here for like a decent few minutes and we'll see what happens. I was looking at myself in the mirror earlier this morning and I thought to myself, I wondered, am I a white supremacist? Now, I don't think so. But I have some like Viking tattoos, I'm learning German, I like efficiency, I like organization, so I was like, But the one thing that separates me is that I'm not a terrible person. I saw a guy yesterday wearing a Superman shirt, and I looked at him, and I thought, that's not Superman. But then I realized that it would be such a great disguise because nobody would suspect Superman of wearing his own shirt. So my point is, I definitely, absolutely saw the real Superman this year. My ex-girlfriend told me that she would kill herself if we ever broke up. And if you'll notice, I said ex-girlfriend. Yeah, even I thought that was a little harsh. I was talking to a woman, and she told me that she really liked pickup lines. So I told her I'm thinking about getting a Dodge Ram. All right, a few of you got it. For anyone who's not like whatever this is, a Dodge Ram is a pickup. See, being up here, laughs are great to hear, but like disappointed groans when people get something like that, it's just so sweet. I was on a date, which is kind of a funny story in itself, but there's more to it than that. I was on a date with this woman, and she told me that all of her problems started with men. Menstruation, menopause, mental breakdowns. I pointed out to her that herpes began with her. She didn't care for that. Especially because she thought I was talking about specifically her. Which I wasn't, but I kind of went along with. She was not happy about that. She was angry, yelling, she got up. She left without paying, which was really rude. But I was like, what just happened? Like, why was she so upset about that? And it was because she inadvertently thought that I called her the cause of all my problems. I meant to point closer there. I got a ticket for, not like a speeding ticket, I got a ticket to see the Eagles and the Falcons do battle. And I was expecting some kind of mid-air avian extravaganza, like this thing going on. But what I got instead was a football game. And then, give me a second, I'm sorry. What I got was a football game. And the stadium that it was in was filled with sweaty people and uncomfortable chairs, and oh, not to mention